So if you've ever wondered where the downtown Berlin, Maryland is and what all the hype is about, where it was voted America's coolest small town, I'm going to take you on a tour today with me just to show the layout of the town and see some of my favorite restaurants and things to do. And I've included footages from holidays, events, as the town has 40 plus events throughout the year. There's always something going on, and it's a great place to live too, which I'm going to point out some communities. And if this is your first time here, hi, I'm Rich. I'm your local Maryland, Delaware realtor. And if I could help you out in any way, my contact information is down below. Reach out, love to talk with you. So without further ado, come on, let's go take this tour and show you around. Alright, so Berlin is about 10 miles from Ocean City and that's the island, but you can see Route 50 runs west to east, and 113 runs north and south, pretty much intersects at the beginning of the town of Berlin. I'm going to be heading in, I'll show you right here on the map, from coming west on Route 50 and heading on down through into right on Main Street here. I call it like north side of Berlin on down to the south, just to show you a little bit of the town here. So we're almost hitting downtown here. You'll see on to the right the Berlin Firehouse. And the White House you see up to our right, that's the Calvin B. Taylor Museum. We are coming into town. This is where all the action happens. Off to the right, you'll see there's a parking lot, and to your left, there's the Sterling Tavern, which is a great restaurant. And where that sits, you'll see to your left, there's a main parking lot, which probably is the biggest parking lot in Berlin. Kind of runs all back behind the commercial buildings here on Main Street. There is a couple stores behind there too, like the natural medicine shop there that you see. There's just a ton of different types of stores on the strip of Berlin. There's some men, women, and kids clothing boutique shops, antique shops. Off to the left there's On What Grounds coffee shop there. We're walking up here onto Boxcar, which is a very good restaurant. Love there. They have a wood-fired salmon on a kale salad, which is one of my favorites. See off to the left there is some Orange Street parking, and to my right there's the famous Rains Reef Diner. Great food there, milkshakes. Then we're coming up here on the Atlantic Hotel, which is one of our favorite restaurants, spots to hang out. This is where a lot of the events will happen here, right up in this area. They have great outside seating areas on the porch. You can see some tables out there too. There's some shots of some food that we've gotten from there. Right behind it is the Burley Cafe. And this is walking up behind the Atlantic Hotel where the parking lot is. You can enter in that way to the bar or the restaurant, but they have a nice little fire pit area. And it's got the whole like Edison lights. Very beautiful at night. Keep it moving here. Of course, you see the Mermaid Museum. That's a pretty cool spot. They got the nice little displays there. We got some antique shops that we're passing here. Then we're coming up on the Berlin Welcome Center here on the right. A great place to get some information about the town. They have maps of the whole town, which I'll show you here in a little bit. But, you know, Berlin, one of the buzz about Berlin is, you know, a couple of Hollywood movies were filmed here, like Runaway Bride with Richard Gere, Julia Roberts, and the famous racehorse Man o' Wars from Berlin. So I'm going to make a left here on Tripoli Street. This will take you down. There's some different neighborhoods over this way. Matter of fact, this off to our right here, we're coming up on that blue kind of turquoise house that sold a little while back in 2021 for $538,000. Kind of give you ideas of some of the price points on the houses. But this brings us to one of the larger parks in Berlin, the Steven Decatur. Yeah, it has a couple tennis courts, lots of playground equipment for children. They have a paved walking path that goes through the whole park, a disc golf course. So nice park. They have a couple parking lots too, like this one, and there's one right across from it too that's pretty large. It's actually a really good spot to park if you're coming in town for any events, because it's just about a 5-minute walk onto Main Street. So I headed back towards town here on Main Street. I'm going to make a right here onto Bay. Then this hook a little left here too on William Street. That's the town hall for Berlin. There's a couple different shops down here like Mandalay Pies. It's Uncle John's shop there. Mark Schauer Interiors. And right up on this corner here you got the J&M Meat Market, which that's a nice little, used to be just a carry out, you know, for lunch, and butcher shop, but they have actually added a little bar. This is 410 Social. This is a new one, kind of bar tap room. And right next door to that, there's June and Juice, which they do smoothies, yogurt bowls. That's a great place to visit, especially in the morning. Right next to that, you got Rusty Anchor Sushi. They do some seafood, you know, carry out stuff with that too. But I'll make a right here on the Pitt Street, and this is one of my favorite restaurants. Alongside of the Atlantic Hotel is the Blacksmith, and they got a nice atmosphere and amazing food too. Would highly recommend. We're going to keep on rolling down here. That house on the left there, the yellow house, I helped a client purchase that one for $345 about a year ago. But we're going to go out here to the stoplight, go right across. This is Route 113. This road takes you actually all the way to Assateague Island and West Ocean City, but I'll make your first left. Berlin has a park here called Henry Park. They just revamped the basketball courts, and it's a nice park as well. Got the playground equipment, of course the nice basketball courts there. But that's just right on the other side of 113. So I'm heading back the way that we came here, back over 113 onto Bay Street. And this is going to take us around to Baked. And you'll see that coming up here on your left. And this is right behind Town Hall, and Blacksmith is right off to the right where we were before. Great coffee shop, pastries, anything that you could ever want in there. So we're coming back by the Atlantic Hotel. I'm going to actually make this left on Broad Street near right here where the Rains Reef is. And you're going to see the Globe, which has been there a long time. That's actually just been revamped. They specialize in barbecue now and made a real nice bar lounge area. A lot of great bands come through there. But I'll make this left here right on Gay Street. And behind the Globe, which is part of the Globe, is called Tiki Tim's. They got a nice little outside kind of tiki bar. Fun spot. And you also have Pops down here, restaurant, which is really good. Great pizza. And off to the left here, we have the glass balloon shop, Jeffrey Auxer's. You can actually go and blow glass if you like. And this is the Berlin Commons. They kind of turned this awkward kind of triangular shaped lot into a nice little common area that you can maybe grab some lunch from Pops and eat over there. But the Buzz Meadery people actually opened that up, and they do some tastings there along with some other local businesses. They'll meet up. So I'm coming up onto Washington Street, which this street runs right behind, downtown Berlin. This is a popular neighborhood. A lot of different, historic Victorian homes, salt box, kind of cottage style. I'll show you on the map here where I am, right here. Then if you go down, make a right, head towards the south part of town. There's a bunch of neighborhoods back in there, but there's the Worcester Prep School. There's also Crush and Crab, which is a great restaurant that you can see right off of 113, and the big the Berlin Little League complex there, which is good size. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to head in from 50 East, like if you're coming from Ocean City, and I'm going to come into like the commerce part of Berlin, and just kind of show you coming down Old Ocean City Boulevard, some of the other places that are there. So coming into town this way, you'll go past the car dealerships, you'll see the big Berlin Water Tower, and off to the right here, you'll see AGH, Atlantic General, the hospital for Berlin. And we're coming up to crossover Route 113. And to the left, you'll see Food Lion, some different stores, complex and everything. But you'll see the split in the road coming up here. If we made a left, that would take us back towards downtown Berlin or Main Street. And we're on Ocean City Boulevard right now. So you'll see there's the American Legion to our right. There's a new distillery being built there called Forgotten 50. That should be pretty nice. I'm very interested in seeing that. The head distiller from Secrets is actually that's his business that he's opening up. And bunch of different commerce down here. There's Burn Wood Fire Pizza to your right, then you'll see Burley Oak Brewing Company to your left. That's a great place to hang out, good bands. And this will eventually take us up to the yellow blinking lights intersection. So if you went straight or made a right, that'd be Route 50. That's where I came in at the beginning of the video. And this would pretty much brings us back full circle on the tour. So the town of Berlin has a great website that you could check out that lists has a downtown map with parking areas, list of events, restaurants, local art events too. You can click right on the map they'll have of downtown, which they'll show you where all the businesses are located. Berlin has deep history. It's artsy, a little quirky, with beautiful architecture with a small town charm. Whether it's checking out the local farmers market, things to do like the face painting, ton of events like the famous bathtub races. Berlin just has something about it. Maybe it's the magical feel when it's all lit up during the holidays like you see here. And the street-filled Christmas parade and tree lighting events that go on. There is something for everyone, whether you're a grown-up or just a kid, whether you just want to grab a good bite to eat and just hang out maybe somewhere with some good atmosphere. The charming small town will have you coming back for more. If you haven't visited yet, put Berlin on your bucket list. And of course, this brings us towards the end of our tour, so if this video has helped you out, make sure that you click the like button, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my content, and stick around as I come out with videos every week. And until next time, I'll see you on the next one.